Hey there, I'm Vlad, a new guy on Andrecheese channel. I will be making reviews, other stuff games like unboxings, and, well, anything else. I review any game, tell the specs of them, stuff like that pretty much. Well, let's get started. Alright, this game is called Magicka. It's a pretty fun game. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of guys, see, like a head crab. Well, this game's relatively easy, simple to know. Left mouse clicks, different spells, magics. It's a dungeon type of game, like Diablo, you could say. A lot of people like it, some people don't. Their decisions. Now, let's see on the specs of this game. The specs of this game are relatively simple. All you have to do is like have a decent graphic card, decent RAM, decent CPU. Any computer almost can handle it. Laptops, not so well. You might have to change the resolution. Well, here you can see me attack with just single spell. That's a shield spell. Bottom left hand corner you can see I have like different spells. You can make them in combinations to create like fire spells. This is allows a lightning, arcane, and fire spell. Very powerful. Also used to make you run faster. Now let's see. Fighting, ha. Indeed. Well, now you can probably see right now. Sorry for might have had a weird sound. You can blow up guys. Pretty violent. Blood. You know, you gotta have some blood in a game or it's gonna be boring for us older people. Now, I might skip a little few. Let's see. I'm just showing right now how all the spells are single. Just spells. Just pure spells, you know, no fancy stuff. Now here's me fighting a little bit more goblins. Goblins are the easiest characters in the game to fight. As you can, other than the imps in the tutorial. And I'm kind of sorry about my mic. I know it's not good. It's like 9 years old. I'm getting a new one finally. Well, there's lots of lightning spells. There's combination spells that you can attack, like, and it'll attack around you, as you can see from my lightning spell. And it has pretty interesting realistic physics, as if you get the guy wet, he will obviously be more conductive for lightning and get damaged more. Sadly, my guy has this aura of health that heals people around them. Well, relatively, this game is actually, I'll rate it myself 8 out of 10. Why not 10 out of 10, you'll ask? Well, as you can see, there are some flaws in this game. They have like, how do I say this? Well, the game gets really repetitive sometimes. As you can see, imagine this, like playing for like 3 hours like that. Well, yeah, pretty much repetitive. Well, unless you play with your friends, you know. If you have friends, like it goes up to 4 players co-op, which is really fun in adventure mode and in arena mode. And they're also called challenge modes. You can verse your friends, verse NPC wizards, and you can verse other monsters. Thing of the challenge modes, it's much more trickier to play because the guys aren't that easy, and there's like waves and waves of continuous mobs. Pretty much like Call of Duty, you could say. Well, actually, I think it's much more interesting than Call of Duty. Call of Duty gets repetitive as well. Everything gets repetitive after a while. That's why I play differently. Well, okay, so let's see. Like I said before, I was talking about the specs, but not fully. The specs of the game are pretty good. You will need a decent graphics card, hard drive, and everything else. And because I'm a noob, I know I did this. Yeah, pretty much. I did this. Well, it's not my best, obviously. It's my first kind of review, so don't judge me. Okay, well, I'm pretty much gonna wrap this up. Well, you guys watch gameplay if you really want to. You don't have to. It's your choice. Well, this is Vlad T. Hope I'll make better ones with my new mic that I'm gonna get. Ever signing off.
Mm-hmm.